Very happy marriage anniversary. What do you say, Roho?
Happy marriage anniversary. ఇవాళ నేర్చుకున్న పాట పాడు ఫస్ట్ చరణం.
Today is Amma and Nana's marriage anniversary. Wish you a very happy marriage anniversary, Amma and Nana.
మీ అందరికి బ్లెస్సింగ్స్.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Thank you very
On
much.
this occasion, I will share one of the photos of you with Guru Garu. Hang on. ఇది ఎప్పటిది? When was this taken, Nana?
ఇది
గణపతి గుడి
గణపతి గుడి ఎప్పుడు?
నైస్ బికాస్ ఇంకా ప్రతిష్ట కాలేదు. ఎస్, ఐ కెన్ సీ దట్. వెనక ఖాళీగా ఉంది గణపతి గుడి. మెట్లు చూడంగానే గుర్తుపట్టేసిన ఇది గణపతి గుడి అని గుర్తుపట్టేసిన. నమస్తే ఎవ్రీవన్ అండ్ వెల్కమ్ టు Thus Spake Satguru Sivananda. Amma Nana's marriage anniversary today, so wishing them a very happy marriage anniversary and many more years of togetherness. So with Guruji's blessing, may they always stay healthy and happy. So today's quote is about desires. So we were speaking about desires yesterday, and then here comes the quote. There we go. So let me share here. Like the bird caught in the snare of the hunter, man is caught in the web of his own desires. To free himself from the bondage and chains that are binding him to the earth, all that he has to do is to shed desires, be desireless totally. Over to you, Nana.
Thank you, Hema, and all children who greeted us on our 50th marriage anniversary. I pray to God and Guru Garu to bless you with happiness, health and well-being and everything that you need. The needs have to be fulfilled by Guruji's grace. Well, again,
Lots
I
of
made
desires there.
I made so many desires, and the quote here, the Guruji's quote cautions us how we should desire and what we should desire.
Yes.
And what would happen if the desires, they haunt us? Like a hunter haunts a bird or an animal, so these desires will be haunting us. This is a wonderful quote in the sense, the whole world is running because of the desires. Again, here, Buddhist philosophy, particularly Buddha's teachings, I don't say philosophy, Buddha's teachings, they clearly say that the entire world is full of attracting us and inspiring us to desire something, to become something. And again, we can remember here Sri Jiddu Krishnamurti's philosophy, where he says, by desires, you are conditioning yourself. If there are no desires, you are free. With the desires, you are conditioning yourself. Because of these desires, he says that you will have to depend on some God, have some faith, develop your relationship with God. So all these things, are followed just because of the desires. So what kind of desires which are going to bind us? So here again, we have to look into our Aryan culture and Aryan system of living. Guruji always says that, we should know the art of living. And also the another thing is art of living. Art of living is science, yogic science. Art of living is science of living, how you should live. These two things are very important. A very common man, every man, for him, he should know how to live unperturbed and peacefully, happily, satisfied, and with peace. So all these things are necessary for a smooth living. Without any difficulty, you have to live smoothly. And is it the what you call the goal of life? Just living easily, smoothly, peacefully, happily? No. You should also know how to live. How to live also peacefully. Because there are two things here. If you look into the man's birth and death, these two things, when he has taken birth, the baby cries. Cries in the sense the baby doesn't like to come into the world. Suddenly it was something like in a way, unperturbed, and the baby was taking rest in the womb of mother. Okay. He need not look for anything. But even then, that garbhavasam, it is also very painful. Once he comes out of mother's womb, he is shifted to some other surroundings, some other place, where suddenly he comes to know that he has come into a strange place. So he cries. Only after some time, to some extent, as we have already seen in our previous episode, mother takes care of him to that some age, and then the father takes care of him and then looks into his welfare. Later, the teacher, that's what Matur Deva Bhava, Pitur Deva Bhava, Acharya Deva Bhava. So by this, he now learns how to live peacefully, how to live without any anxiety, live with some satisfaction, not looking for or craving for this or that in life. Because this life is, this world is full of so many attractions. That's why the desires are bound to come. And these desires, they need some kind of qualification from your side, whether you should have some virtue with you, or you should have some skills with you, you should have some education about that, you must have the knowledge, the jnana shakti. Unless you have a jnana shakti, you cannot go for ichha shakti, because these three are important. Kriya shakti, ichha shakti, jnana shakti, kriya shakti. Or kriya shakti doesn't come, then jnana shakti. First you should know what you are going to do, and then start doing it, kriya shakti. And these two things would lead you to the satisfaction. So these aspects in the life doesn't allow man to be at peace, to worry about. And then we have also seen in the last episode that man is also tied up with the three phases of time. the past, present, and future. So man is caught between past and future. Past and future. Vartamana, the present, has no time, has no beginning, has no ending also. You cannot say that this is Vartamana. This moment I am here. This moment. What would happen next moment? That's again a worry. And what happened last time? That is eating my mind. I am worried because that had happened. So that may lead something which I don't like in my future. So past has bearing on the future. So Vartamana is not there. Vartamana, you are only experiencing it. So in Vartamana, if you are with that Almighty, with that Jnana, then that Vartamana is a continuous Vartamana. For our common men, this Vartamana is only momentary. This moment I am okay. Next moment I am feeling hungry. I should look for my food. Or next moment something may happen. Again, I have to take some medicines, go to doctor and all that. So next moment, whenever you think of next moment, you are getting so many worries. And since you have already done in the past, you will have to think that, this past action, what kind of result you are going to experience in the future. So this is the worry. So desires are there. What kind of desires we should be worried, and what kind of desires which are going to bind us? This is more important. Yesterday also we had some discussion on this. Hema asked a few questions on that. What are the desires? What are the wishes? Wishes are different and desires are different and needs are different. These three are different. Suppose if you being a common man and then have no other resources for you at your disposal, and you are just you are living your what you call the bread and mouth. So if you think that you cannot achieve logically or reasonably, if you are asking for that, suppose if you want to become a prime minister, so that is beyond your capacity, beyond your what you call the virtue, the bank, the plus bank. If the plus bank is already there, you could have already become something, some PM or at least PM's assistant. You could have become that. But you know that your past is not supporting your desire now. Guruji once we went to Kashi along with Guruji, and Guruji there, he gave us a wonderful opportunity. He said, you can desire anything before Mother Annapurna. You ask anything. So all gods and others, they may look into your past. If you have any deposits, so then he would say that would be adjusted, and then that would be brought in the first step, and then you will be enjoying it. So they can make that jugglery also. Guru also does it. Some karma he would keep it aside, and positive karma he brings in the beginning. So that kind of adjustments are also possible in the karma theory. It's also possible. So here he said, Guruji said, if you ask Annapurna, Annapurna doesn't look to your past, your credits, your qualifications, your worthiness. She grants whatever you ask. Wait. Ask and wait. If not this life, at least next life you will be becoming that. So the desires are justified as far as your desire is not causing problem to others. If you are not harming others, if you are not hurting others, if it is only for you, that's okay, wonderful. And wish. So if you know that you don't have any other plus point, if you are desiring for that, so that comes to only wish. You are only wishing that. Wishes are not serious desires. Oh, we wish so many things. right from the morning to the time we go to bed. We will be wishing so many things. All these wishes are, only supernumerary. They are not taken care of. Desires will be taken care of. All desires. The problem, Guruji says, it is the problem because if you desire something, that desire has to be fulfilled. God takes that responsibility. He sees that your desire is fulfilled. Even Rakshasas are granted boons. Rakshasas enjoyed so many powers. They only simply asking. But here, if you ask Guru, if you ask God, these two things are two different things. If you are asking God, He looks into your past or grants it so that you will be made to qualify yourself, do something good, and then that is going to be realized. God takes all these things. But Guru is one who doesn't, you can put any desire to him. Guruji, I want to become this, you can say so many things. But Guruji looks into your Shreyasu. What is good for you? Today we had some discussion about Guruji's disciple, very close disciple. Seshimoli, we call him Seshimoli. He was Vice Chancellor of Technological University, Chennai also. He was a very good professor. And he was Guruji's Sishya. And he was just asking Guruji. Guruji need not be there before him, but he could have asked Guruji, Guruji, I want this. Guruji, you should do that. Guruji, he is suffering. You please relieve him of his suffering. He could have asked directly. And he was also putting time to Guruji. By evening, I should hear this. So there was a boy, a student, who lost his hall ticket. And 10 o'clock, he has to go into the examination hall. This Seshimboli, being principal and the vice chancellor of the university, he said, this boy is a very good boy. He's a very intelligent fellow. He should not miss his examinations. Guruji, wherever it is, it should be in his pocket now. By time, he should go into the examination hall. It happens. So how you ask for somebody else so sincerely, and as here, somebody is hunting us and haunting us, so he will be haunting Guruji. Guruji, you have to do this, you have to do this. So that was the freedom he used to take from Guruji. Guruji had to accept whatever he said. And he used to write several letters to Guruji on a single day. On a single day, at different times, he used to write a letter and put it in the post box. And Guruji was getting all this post. It was something like a fan post of some cinema hero, a fan post. Only single fellow, he used to write so many things. And Guruji was not opening it. He was just keeping them aside. So days are going out, but he is not looking into any envelope in our card. And it said that because Mother Ganga Devi was there, so she asked, what is this? He is writing so many letters and we are not opening it. At least to see one, if not 100, hundreds, 50s, and they are piling up. Then Guruji was calling his wife Devi. Devi, it's okay. He is writing so many letters. But what should I look into it? What would be there? He would be writing something. After writing all these things, you just to open one letter and see how he ends up his letter. Then she has seen the entire 3 or 4 or 6 pages or 10 pages. He used to write poems, this and that, everything in his letter. And at the end of it, his final request was, Yatha yogyam tatha kuru. Whichever is yogyam to me, whichever is fitting to me, That you do. I may be asking 1,000 things, but whatever is good to me, you just give it. I'm not asking, I'm asking so many things. I ask so many things. So similarly, Guru doesn't give whatever you ask for. God gives you, and because you have to do some tapas or puja or yajna or whatever, he gives. He doesn't look whether it is your shreyas or not. Whatever it may be, he can give. But here he doesn't give. These desires are also possible. These desires can be solved with the God, but not with the Guru. Because you have asked, when does the Guru came? Only when you have asked that, you have to reach the ultimate goal. Since you have asked for that, he now gives whatever is good to your path. What is yogyam? The fitting thing is, what is shreyasam? Shreyasam means the end game, what you are going to achieve. So that is the end point. So when you have asked for that, no desire he is going to accept or give, which is going against your major desire, the ultimate desire. So Guru is very selective in granting desires. So here, we have no Guru, because this is the beginning of an individual. Because he may not have come to a Guru, or he might not have recognized a God, and he is not asking anything. But here he says, he is having so many desires, and these desires perturb him, pierce him. Because it's something like a hunter is hunting you. He is running after you. And wherever you try to hide, he is picking you up. He may also put a net on you. Because so many, this bird catchers, they put the net on the group of birds, which have come onto the earth and picking up some grains. So they put it, and then all the birds are put in the cage, and later they are sold and they are eaten. So the hunter is there. Who is the hunter? The desire that haunts him. This desire, which you have no authority to get it, and you are not qualified to get it. That desire perturbs you, because so many people die with so many desires unfulfilled. So what happens to them? The next life is planned for him to get satisfaction of these desires. For what they have to do, that of course, that's a separate question. So here, you are haunted by your own desires. And so in our culture, earlier also I took this point, the culture, we are clearly told that, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. These are the four, what you call purusharthas. We call them as purusharthas. So in these purusharthas, first point is dharma. Whatever you desire, according to dharma, that's not a desire. That is a need. That is your duty. Suppose you are asking for anything for your son or children, that is your duty. So they are not desires. This we have already distinguished in the last episode. So that way, dharma, according to the dharma, you have to gather your resources. And according to the resources available with you, you have to desire. Kama is desire. You can desire only according to the availability of resources. If you have sufficient resources, then you can go for buying a car. Otherwise, why should you run? Why should you allow this desire to haunt you, to hurt you, to make you disturbed all the time? So, to what you call free yourself from this bondage, then you should free yourself with such desires which hurt you. Not all the desires. And the end point is if you want to reach the top or reach your last goal, be desirelessness, whatever desire. So you have to learn through your life that, first you may be getting all these desires, wishes will be there, and then you should understand, analyze them, which is a desire, which is a wish, and where you have resources, where you can pray. And because then you, at last, you should see that some desires are being fulfilled and some desires are, you got disappointed. So after learning this, after experiencing all this, then he says, be desireless. Totally. Don't entertain any desire. So this is very important for all people like us, and what we should desire and what we should expect from God or Guru, and how we have to reach our final goal, that is going to be yogyam goal, that goal. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nana. Thank you. I liked the fan mail story. Lots of letters being sent. But the last word he said, the last sentence he said was Yada Yogyam Tata Kuru. That said it all. So there was no need for Guru Garu to open any of those letters. Yes, of course. And the other thing you said, it is your duty to wish well for your children. But what happens with parents is that we wish too much sometimes. And the wish or the desire is not coming just out of love, but it's also coming from mamakara, which Guru Garu has pointed out on several occasions, that parents, we have this mamakara towards our children, because of which we are doing excessively more than what we should. And we also ignore that they come with their own karma and prarabdha, and things may not happen the way we always wish. There are several other factors involved, and we earn so much, so we give luxurious life to our children and all of that. That all comes through mamakara, and mamakara always leads to undesirable situations where we are disappointed, and we are...
There is a little difference here.
Yes.
Mamakara, everybody will have for their children, friends, and all that. Mamakara is there. Moham is the negative of mamakara. Mamakara, he is my child, he should be all, it's okay. That's mamakara is okay.
Okay.
But some parents will have moham. Whatever he does, they accept it. So they are not correcting him.
So they are going beyond the dharma.
Gandhari, you can take the example of Gandhari, Dhritarashtra. It is not mamakara they have on Duryodhana, because he is already the child. But they had moham on him. It was the moham that spoiled Duryodhana. So you don't find any wrong with them. That is moham. So moham is wrong.
We have to go in depth about this moham, mamakaram, and dharma, all of that. Maybe there will be one quote coming up soon. But desiring for the kshema of your children is a necessity, and
that is not your desire. That is your responsibility. You are not your responsibility. That is your duty.
That's your duty.
Because they are under your care. Their safety is your duty.
Yes.
Right.
So thank you so much, everyone, for joining today, and wish you a very happy marriage anniversary once again, Nana. And see you again on Friday. See you all on Friday. Namaste.
Namaste.